We realised that there was a big niche where most of the master's courses at that time were teaching quite biological subjects. They weren't really preparing people for the skills that they needed. And we'd been working with NGOs in conservation and talking to our friends and partners in conservation, and they were identifying that the graduates that they were getting didn't have those kinds of skills, so we wanted to provide them. So the course is basically structured into two different elements. The first half of the course is work with teaching, lectures, seminars, and visits to each of the partner institutions, and the second half is a big individual research project of about 5.5 months long. So the really unique thing about this master's course is that it's taught in proper and full partnership between 4 organisations. So there's Imperial College, but there's also the Zoological Society of London, Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew, and Durrell Wildlife Conservation Trust, and these are 3 of the preeminent conservation practitioner organisations in the UK. Students aren't just given a few lectures by these people, students become actual members of those partner organisations, and they're fully involved in all aspects of the course. And that makes the course have a very different flavour to any other masters, I think. So during their research projects, the students go all over the world. The idea of the research project is kind of threefold, really. So one is to fill any skills gaps that the students perceive. Another really important part of it is networking. So maybe they want to work with a particular organisation, they want to work in a particular area, on a particular subject, a particular species, and we can make that happen as well. And the third thing is just to give them the experience of having a 6-month deep immersion in research and something that they're passionate about, and become an expert on the topic. And that will help people to decide where they want to go in their future, really. So as far as I'm concerned, what makes this course special is the students who come on it. So we have a really diverse group of people with a range of different backgrounds, different kinds of experiences, and they really meld together as a group. And it's quite an intense course in which networks and friendships are made that will last forever, hopefully. So teaching this course is just really inspiring because you have so many interesting people coming in who are passionate about conservation. That's another thing that makes it unique. And people who are convinced they're going to make a difference. This course prepares people for life after the MSc by giving them the transferable skills that they need to succeed in conservation. In terms of where they go next, typically within 2 or 3 years, about a third of them will be doing PhDs. Those PhDs won't be your standard kind of biological PhDs, they'll be in an applied field, so they'll still be in conservation, they'll be part of their next step in their career ladder. About a third of them go to work for NGOs, international NGOs, like the Wildlife Conservation Society, Fauna and Flora International, WWF, people like that. And another third will be working in ecological consultancy, policy roles, government, those kinds of things. The kinds of person I like to have on the course are the people who really are sure that conservation is where they want to go. I like to take people who've come from a range of different backgrounds. I also like to take people with a range of experiences and levels of maturity. I don't take very many people straight out of undergraduate, age 21, who've just gone straight through and perhaps are interested in conservation because it's a module they liked in their 3rd year. I want to take people who've been and seen the world.